Egyptian singer has been banned from performing in her home country after suggesting that it does not respect free speech.
Here's a summary of the article.
An Egyptian singer has been banned from performing in her home country after suggesting that it does not respect free speech. A video clip circulated online shows Shireen Abdul Wahab, during a performance in Bahrain, saying, "Here I can say whatever I want." In Egypt, anyone who talks gets imprisoned. Egypt's Musicians Union responded late Friday by barring the singer, popularly known by her first name, from performing. Samir Sabri, a pro-government lawyer with a reputation for moral vigilantism and suing celebrities, filed a complaint against the singer accusing her of insulting Egypt and inviting suspicious rights groups to interfere in Egypt's affairs. The singer, who hosts the Arabic version of The Voice, apologized again after the latest remarks in a TV interview aired late Friday, saying she was joking. "I am very tired. I made a mistake. I am sorry. I appeal the President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, who is our father. I feel that I was persecuted. I did nothing. I love Egypt," she said. Egyptian authorities have waged an unprecedented crackdown on dissent since President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi led the military overthrow of an elected but divisive Islamist president in 2013.
This post received a score of 24,741, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Good job on proving her point.
Big time. Authoritarianism and dishonesty go hand in hand. The blatant dishonesty is a meta-message that the state is so powerful that it can lie without worrying about being accountable for it.
That's just depressing.
I wish the social contract had terms and conditions.
4x between 4x and society at large, governing the responsibilities of subject with regards to other members of society. Subject, any human being who is either born or chooses to live within the aforementioned geo-bounded area. Subject agrees to indemnify, defend and hold harmless all members of society from any and all liability or loss arising from, or related to, any activity whatsoever. Subject is basically fucked for life, and hereby agrees.
Inspect element.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Inspect element.
Unfortunately, this is happening to thousands of Egyptians. She is only getting coverage because of her popularity.
A lot of Egyptians are being disappeared by the government of Sisi. The death toll is mounting.
And despite him getting to power by a military coup, just days after he came to power, literally everyone offered him military contracts and sales. Sounds more like they were perfectly aware of his coup, and silently approved the military dictatorship. So much for caring about human rights and democracy.
This is sadly pretty standard. Most of us need to lean on our countries pretty hard to get them to cease business with dictators.
Hell, Saudi Arabia threatened to fly a plane into the CN Tower and Trudeau was still hesitant to stop contracts with them. The Chinese sentenced a Canadian to death as retribution for apprehending a Chinese businesswoman wanted in the US, and we still do business with them.
Those are a couple of the biggest hurdles. But we need to get on top of cutting business with those countries, especially China. All of the tools and methods they develop to oppress their people will be used against us soon enough if we don't.
The irony is lost on them.
Who's to say if it is? No one, because they'd be imprisoned if they spoke out.
Damn MN.
Unfortunately, I'm sure the irony is lost on the authorities. I am from Egypt originally and moved to the US when I was 13. My family was Christian, so we had it worse than most in the form of discrimination from both the government and public, but honestly Egypt isn't great for anyone. I supported the Arab Spring, but sadly Egypt has actually gotten worse since Mubarak was overthrown. I now wish he had stayed in place. He was a much better dictator than what they have now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.